On other news, if you guys didn't know, Metaverse or Facebook. This is Sunny V2. If you guys know who Sunny V2 is, thank you. On other news, Meta is dying. The Metaverse is dying, and very rapidly dying, actually. So I'm gonna give you kind of the clip notes up before we walk into it. Basically, I can't remember the name of the creator of Facebook, but the creator of Facebook basically came in and tried to make the first virtual like VR experience where it's like a whole world, not like VR chat or like anything like that, but like an entire actual world. And he epically failed at it. Mark Zuckerberg, yeah, the good lizard guy. So Mark Zuckerberg literally tried to make like the world in VR and fully failed, or however you say it. I think it's Zuckerberg or some succubus is what I like to say. But this is Sunny V2, does an amazing job at it, so we're gonna watch his video because I don't feel like putting it all together, so we're gonna go from there.
Price has fallen by over 50% in only 7 months. What's going on? Well, let's begin by looking at the day on which this price decline began. The 2nd of February 2022, when the parent company of Facebook and Instagram lost $230 billion of value in less than 24 hours. Just to give you an idea about how much money $230 billion is, the total GDP of New Zealand, being the value of every single product or service produced by the entire country for the whole year, was only 210 billion, which is less than what Facebook lost in a day. So what went wrong on this fateful day in February when Meta set the record for the highest one-day value decline in stock market history? To put it simply, this was the day on which Facebook revealed to the public that both their site usage and revenue has been declining. Shown on screen is a graph displaying the amount of daily active Facebook users over the last 10 years.
Okay, yeah.
Besides the first 3 months of the pandemic, growth in the Facebook user base was almost strangely consistent. However, if we take a look at late 2021, for the first time in the website's history, user growth flattened off substantially. When looking at the graph of monthly Facebook users as opposed to daily Facebook users, the data is similar. Only 0.1% growth from October to January, 0.8% from January to
guys,
April,
Facebook's dying.
And a decline of 0.07% from April to July.
God, dude, that is a massive drop. To put that in context, and I'm sure they'll show a graph. I wonder if that's what's going on with my VR. Probably that's probably what's going on with your VR headset, to be honest. I know mine's whacking out and not properly doing what it needs to do. But let me go back here a little. To go from a positive 0.8 to a negative 0.07, that is an substantial amount. I'm saying they censor everything people do. That's another thing too. But this drop right here, that's not a joke. That's massive. Like, that's not just a little thing. You went from a positive 0.8 to less than 0.1. So I just that's crazy. Okay.
And then even a decline of 0.07% from April to July. Surprisingly, or perhaps unsurprisingly, Instagram follows a similar trend to Facebook.
Well, yeah, Instagram is Facebook. They bought them, didn't they? Didn't Facebook buy Instagram?
Point stagnation hits. Why? Well, the first reason behind Facebook and Instagram's user growth stagnation is somewhat of an impressive problem. They're battling with human population limits and have run out of new countries to expand into.
Well, yeah.
People on Earth, 3 billion log into Facebook at least once a month, leaving 5 billion people that don't use the service regularly.
Still, the 3 billion people
live in countries such as China, Iran, and Russia, where Facebook and Instagram have been banned by the government.
Oh, does he move it? Chinese Great Firewall is in the social media sector. China banned Facebook? Are you serious? China literally banned Facebook? Did anybody else know about this? I feel like I'm the only one that didn't know this.
Leaving only 3.3 billion who aren't using the service. According to an article written by the New York Times, another 3 billion do not use the internet at home or on their phones, and in some of the world's most populated countries, including Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nigeria, a majority of people are not online.
Well, that's Yep, only approved websites and certain social medias are allowed. Damn. Well, yeah, because I heard about and I can look it up later. So like in China for like TikTok, TikTok for China is only educational videos. So TikTok isn't like all these like dancers or people hitting the whip or nay nay or anything like that. TikTok in China is only strictly educational, learning, diversity, and like how to do daily tasks and how to actually make money and like do things by yourself. As far as Pakistan, Bangladesh, and that third one that I'm not even going to attempt to say because of Twitch. With all three of those, most of them, from my understanding, they don't have internet like we do. Like they don't have the means to access the online web like we do. So that makes sense why there's 3 billion of them that don't use internet because they don't have the internet to use. But obviously Instagram fell with it because
of the global population who are under the age of 10, making them too young to use social media at all.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was 10, but I lied about it.
Social media altogether. Facebook and Instagram's problem becomes obvious. They're running out of humans. In an article written by Time titled Inside Facebook's Plan to Wire the World,
where did he get that picture from? I feel like he stole that picture. I feel like that looks like a thumbnail I just saw last week of a certain YouTuber. Mark Zuckerberg crusade to put every single human being online. So what's he gonna do? Build online towers for everybody?
Explains how Zuckerberg is
Xfinity can't even do it.
Provide the entire third world with the internet because it's now the only way that Meta can reach new people. Connecting the entire world.
Meta's been dead though. It's not. It never stood a chance.
So Zuckerberg has decided to make sure everybody is. This sounds like the kind of thing you say you're gonna do but never actually do, but Zuckerberg is doing it. He is in Chandoli today on a campaign to make sure that actually literally every single human being on Earth has an internet connection.
We really want to get the next billion people online. And if we can play a role, then that's something that I personally care a lot about.
Is it selfish?
You guys see Lizard Man? You see Lizard Man?
Internet just so he can get more people onto Facebook and Instagram, or is it a win-win situation for everyone?
No, you still gotta pay for it.
However, this might not even be the main problem, as Meta isn't only running out of new people to introduce
3 superb reasons to
but
quit.
those who are currently active on the services are departing in droves. Somewhat hilariously, Facebook has lost 1% or 30 million of its users to that pesky.
What do you mean who? Who are we talking about? Who's the who do you mean? 1% of Facebook users are dead? 8,000 Facebook users die every day. About 500,000 new profiles are made every day. Listen, I don't know how you guys are. I see, and Nope, and a couple other people in here might know this. I have a lot of crazy exes back in the day, like way back in the day, that would make 4 to 6 to 7 different accounts, just to get me because I kept blocking their accounts. So they would make like up to 100. Laser beam? What do you mean laser beam? Are you talking about the thumbnail? Like the person who used the thumbnail in the picture before? Yep, they won't and can't take the accounts down. Well, see, and that, I get how they can't, but won't. Like that confuses me because we can literally ban someone just because they made a bad political statement. Like we can ban someone on a platform, we can deplatform them. So I don't get why they can't just go in. I get for the numbers because then you say like, oh, this many people have Facebook, but then you see the numbers right here that 8,000 a day are accounts that don't. I thought you said him. No, not Laserbeam. No, I didn't say anything about Laserbeam. Is that a YouTuber? I've never heard of Laserbeam before. But no, with 8,000 accounts dying every day, I mean, I guess the 500,000 upbring it, but then that, how many of those 500,000 are just fake accounts used to like sell scams and stuff? Like that's where I'm confused.
And with 12.1% of Facebook's user base being over the
age of 55, I'll look it up.
This number will inevitably increase as time progresses. Yet Facebook should probably be less worried about the boomers and a little more concerned about the zoomers, as Facebook's biggest loss in user count stems from the younger generation.
Well, yeah, because we don't use Facebook anymore.
Began to follow a very interesting trend. There was an increase in users from the older generation, little change from those in their middle age, and a pretty
nope, thank you for the
substantial loss in users from those under the age of of 25. 1 year later in 2019, another piece of data was published supporting a similar trend, only to a more severe degree. There was a slight increase from the oldies, barely any change for the middle-aged crowd,
Well, yeah.
and again, a massive 17% decline in only 2 years for those.
I see we're taking over. I see, nope. Guys, we're taking over. We're in that first graph. We're in that 12 to 34 graph. I can't tell you the last time I've been on Facebook, besides to look at Marketplace to find something cheap that I didn't want to pay full price for. Last time I was on Facebook, probably a week ago, was the last time I touched Facebook. I don't get it on it anymore. I don't use it anymore. Hey, Winter, what's up? But I don't get on Facebook anymore. I don't touch it. I don't use it. I went on just today. Well, then you are the part of the 62% back in 2019. How you doing, Winter? How's your day going?
Those using Facebook under the age of 34. After seeing this data, it's no surprise that Facebook has also earned the title of a social media's retirement home. It's definitely developed a reputation as a platform mainly used by
that is such a roast. I love it.
Is that the younger generation wants to use whichever social media app their friends are on, as opposed to the app that their grandma is on. This might also account
not true. That is true.
For young people to hate on Facebook.
I didn't like Facebook because my parents were on it.
Is without a doubt something you've heard from a friend or your favorite large
influencer.
Yes, and it
I literally just said that. I just said that.
Damage to the platform,
Siege is fun with a friend. I'm not playing Siege. I'm sorry, Headshot. I don't like Siege.
The numbers begin to get scary. When US teens were surveyed in 2014 to 2015,
how was Pool? Did you win?
Said that
did you win any games?
At all. However, over the last 7 years, this number has more than halved to only 32% recently, representing the biggest decline out of any social media platform. And when looking a little closer at the graph displayed on screen, the reason becomes pretty damn obvious. Competition. Teens just don't find value in Facebook anymore. There are now well over 5 strongly positioned social media platforms to endlessly scroll through.
5?
And it isn't sustainable for our minds to compartmentalize nor prioritize our relationship with all of them.
What 5 social medias? How about you? My day's going good. We're just going over this. Play with that. I don't play Siege. Nope. I don't like Siege. I don't like Rainbow Six Siege. I told Headshot this while playing a game with him. When I saw on Siege that you could lay on your tailbone and aim down your dick, like your gun rested on your moose knuckle, that's when I gave up on that game. When you laid on your back and your Desert Eagle is on your moose knuckle and that is your mount, I didn't want to play it. I lost all like hope for it, but it also doesn't look like a game I would play. Like, I've heard a lot of stuff about it. It just doesn't look like a game I would play. But this is there is how many? 5 social medias. Nice and comfy. I did not, but it was fun. I wasn't playing against my brother, so I didn't stand a chance. I was playing against my brother, so I didn't stand a chance. Well, kick their ass. Learn how to learn. You got to learn the angles and like the math. You got to do better. But can you guys answer the 5 social medias? Because I personally only use 4. I use 4 social medias. That's it. Like I kind of use Snapchat. I barely even use that. I only use Instagram to post like that I'm live on Twitch. TikTok, I am on TikTok a lot. Like a lot of us, I am on TikTok too much during my day. YouTube technically is a social media. I'm on YouTube every day. But I mean, Discord could be a 5th one, but I feel like Discord's not that popular. Like compared to Snapchat, YouTube, and all that, I feel like Discord's not as popular as we all think it actually is. And Snapchat's dying. Like, let's all be honest with ourselves. Snapchat is dying a lot. Math. You gotta learn the degrees and the angles. You gotta learn how to hit it just right. I'll look up a video how to play pool. Don't make me. I'll look up an actual video of how to actually play pool.
Facebook, which teens often associate with their parents, has little to offer Gen Z.
Like I said, I didn't like Facebook because my parents were on it. I really didn't like it.
Price began to decline 7 months ago. He stated that they were facing unprecedented levels of competition and that people have a lot of choices for how they want to spend their time, and apps like TikTok are growing very quickly.
TikTok is growing a massive.
Social media platforms.
See, that's only 4. Where's the 5th one though?
Instagram at number 3, TikTok at number 2, and
so TikTok at number 2. Facebook is above Twitter and Twitch. I feel like Twitch, Snapchat, Insta, Messenger, Facebook. So okay, well if you count Messenger by itself, then yeah, love TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is very much growing. This video was made 4 months ago, but TikTok is still growing. I'm shocked that Twitch is below Twitter though. Snap, Insta, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. Okay, I guess Twitter is a social media I didn't think about. But I thought Twitch would be above it. Tumblr, that is a blast from the fucking past. I didn't know Tumblr existed. Oh my god, I need to learn for real. Learn what? What do you need to learn? Oh, learn pool? Alright, we'll look up a video later. Don't question me, I'll look up a video. Do you guys even remember Tumblr? Like, how many oldies do we have in here that even remember the actual site Tumblr? Because I know a lot of people that never heard of it. They didn't even know it existed. Yep, see, I was on Tumblr. I was on MySpace, which I know me and Icy know MySpace. And when it got banned. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when Tumblr got banned. I was on MySpace, dude. I remember MySpace popped off. Like, when Facebook was only a twinkle in Mark Zuckerberg's eye. MySpace was everything. John was my one friend. John was the only friend I had. Have a good stream. We can play it tomorrow if you want. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely would do it tomorrow. I was too young, but I do remember it. MySpace was a good one. You could do a lot on MySpace. But it was just Facebook. It was literally Facebook.
Platforms, the value they add or the edge that they have is obvious. YouTube long form video, TikTok short form video, Instagram.
Hi dropshippers.
And we hit the ad. That's fine. We'll go through the ad.
So go to wix.com.
Images and photography, Snapchat.
I need to download ad blocker. I really got to download ad blocker.
As a platform for those who want to follow politics and the celebrity world. However, when looking at Facebook, the value it adds or the edge that it has isn't all that obvious. The general vibe that Facebook
I use YouTube too much. I do use it a lot though.
Popular apps combined, and it's diversified to the point where rather than being strong in one area, it's just kind of weak in all areas. When Facebook stock price began to decline 7 months ago,
Facebook only has marketplace for me though. Like Facebook only has marketplace. That's the only thing I enjoy off Facebook.
Poor in comparison to YouTube and TikTok. And what's the point in going on Facebook to see your friends' photos when they're posted to Instagram anyway? Facebook definitely has a bit of an edge with Messenger, but this is still in very close competition with
Not really though. Yeah. I'd rather Snapchat you than Facebook Messenger.
Focus and $10 billion into creating the metaverse.
Jesus. I love some you the video. I love streams. Wait, no, but I love some you and you the video in streams. I can you retype that because my brain's not able to process that. I love some of the video and streams. Oh yeah, some of the videos. But here's my thing: $10 billion spent in the last year on Metaverse Division. Metaverse is not that good. Like, the Metaverse is not what it was said to be. You're fine, no. So where did the $10 billion go? Where is the money going? Because I'm not seeing the results of the Metaverse. I'm not seeing the results of the actual...
He understands that Facebook's
like the actual process of it.
Circumstances for online social interaction, and if Zuckerberg can pull it off in a way that's interesting, accessible to everyone, and not cringy,
it's not going to work.
Despite the online metaverse hate train. Additionally, the metaverse is theoretically a product that will appeal to the younger audience who are departing Facebook in droves.
Yeah.
In an article written by Forbes, this was highlighted as the
main reason pay for Lizardman to be a person. Probably paying for his real person surgery.
And Zuckerberg seems to feel a VR-centered metaverse will do this. We're retooling our team to make young adults our North Star, he said on last week's Wall Street conference call. The other thing that Zuckerberg seems to have going for him is that, as highlighted,
this doesn't make sense.
It seems as though many of Facebook's young former users are simply migrating to his other product, Instagram.
Well, and that's the thing. Yeah, he bought Instagram, so I don't get why he's so gun-ho on Facebook.
Without complaints recently. What the hell is going on with the new Instagram update, May 2022? Why has Instagram changed? The app looks different and users hate it. June 2022.
It changed so long ago, though.
And what's TikTok got to do with it?
That's why he wants VR so he can be a lizard at home. Probably. Well, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I get all of it.
It's drifting away from its
I'm waiting for someone to make a game where he becomes a lizard and he's like the boss you gotta fight, like the boss level.
Short videos in stories. Like Facebook, your Instagram feed was mostly filled with people you know, or brands or influencers you chose to follow. That's all changed now, though. It seems Instagram is trying to be TikTok.
And that is a big problem we're going into. And I know you guys see it. So the reason that you're always on TikTok is because Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, everything like that is TikTok. So even when you're not on TikTok, any other app you go to is still TikTok. Like, you're still watching TikTok. And that is a big problem for a lot of companies. They're going into one app. Everything's going to be on one app here soon. All your social medias, everything you want will be into one app. You won't have all these apps. And it's just a fight for the food chain, who can go on top first. Do I like it? Not really. I don't believe that everything should go in one app. I feel like we should keep it separate. It would be easier, but I could see a lot more bugs happening and a lot more issues as far as trying to keep everything separate. I see a lot more issues occurring due to the fact that it would all be one app. That's just that's me though. That's just me. But we'll see what happens. He did just invest 10 billion last year. Maybe he bought an app, another social media app.
As a result of these drastic changes to the platform, Kendall Jenner and Kim Kardashian would both post a story for their combined 686 million Instagram followers stating, "Make Instagram again. Stop trying to be TikTok. I just want to see cute photos of my friends. Sincerely, everyone."
Yeah,
however,
exactly.
It's not like celebrities have been the only ones to notice such changes. If I really wanted another TikTok on my phone, I would have downloaded TikTok.
Yes.
What's up with the Instagram feed? Y'all are supposed to be competing, not copying, LMAO.
And that's what they're doing. Everybody's copying each other.
One of the worst updates to an app I have ever seen, LOL. In a split second, my Instagram turned into TikTok with my mostly photography feed.
It's always Daff with drama, always drama.
For what it is, but this is bullshit. They've ruined Instagram.
And they did. They did ruin Instagram.
Despite making all of these changes, an article published this month by the Wall Street Journal outlined that Instagram is still nowhere near competing with TikTok.
And it's not. TikTok is still number one.
Cumulatively are spending
Ooh, like the emerald. How you doing, bud?
Watching reels, less than 1/10 of the 197.8 million hours TikTok
Jesus.
users spend on that platform.
Jesus, Instagram users are spending 17.6 million hours a day. Let's put that into context. Let's just put that in a little bit of context here, because I'm curious. Chilling today, grinding Fortnite. I'm probably gonna hop on Fortnite here in about 30 minutes or so. I just wanted to go over this, see how it goes, and get your guys' opinion. I want to do some math here though, so I think I would do 17.6. Oh wait, what is that? That's 17,600,000. So 17,600,000. There. And then we're going to times that by 24. Did I do that math right? Because that means... Or no, I need to divide. Send me a text when you go on. I see. I need to divide. I did that wrong. So 17... Nope. Divided by 24, right? Yeah, 734,000 days. With the collective amount of hours put into that, that's 734,000 days in one day of like one day, that's how much content is watched. I didn't want to do the math for fucking TikTok. I don't even want to see this number. 197 million, and then divide that by 24. 8.2 million days. That's how much hours are watched in TikTok a day, is 8.2 million days. Guys, we need to stop watching TikTok. We need to take a break from TikTok. Yeah, when you see a number like this, like when you put it in this kind of context, it gets real. Because if we divide that by 12, if I'm right, that's 686 years, or 686,000 years. That's how many years of content is watched every day. I can't. Yes, you can. You gotta fight. You have to be strong. I miss Vine. Listen. There's a certain website called the Corn Hub. Corn Hub took that app. Corn Hub bought that for billions of dollars. I miss it. I don't miss it now. I don't like what it became now. So no. We don't need that.
Reels engagement had been falling, down 13.6% over the previous 4 weeks.
Well, that
and
doesn't
most
shock
Reels
me.
Users have no engagement whatsoever. But
No.
referring back to Instagram's quarterly revenue chart, these negative changes seem to reflect in the flat line seen over the last 12 months.
Yeah.
Is Instagram running into
Because
the
it's
same
becoming
problem
TikTok.
as Facebook, trying to
It's
compete with everything whilst losing their edge in the process?
the thing of it is they can't come up with anything new because they've done it all. They can't make up a new thing because everything's done. Like TikTok was the newest thing. It was the biggest craze ever, and now they ran out of ideas. Because if they had more ideas, they would push the idea. They're out of ideas to do. So I know Zuckerberg's trying to like hop into this virtual reality thing because he still wants people to be there, but be the next big thing. And he knows virtual reality is the next big thing to do. Can he do it? Yes. We have the technology, I believe, to where it can be done. But it would depend if he actually can pull that off. Hopefully he can actually pull it off. Because I would love to have like a Ready Player One type lifestyle. Put it on, and you immediately go into the game, and then boom, you're like playing for your life. But he needs to do it right.